Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dee Dee Cohen Show. As you all know, it's Memphis Matters, and I'm wearing a T-shirt today. I don't know if you all can see. Let me put it down like that there. Okay, we got the T-shirt today, but today I have the honor of welcoming a woman whose voice has traveled the world, touched millions, and made Memphis proud, at least me proud, every step of the way. You know her from The Voice. You know her as an international country singer, which I'm so impressed with. I have to put my windows in here. She is soulful, she is seasoned, she is unforgettable, and she is one of a kind. I introduce to you today, Miss Wendy Moten. How you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Good to have you, girl. Good to
Thank you.
have you. Is it
Thank you.
really true you're from Memphis?
Oh, all the way deep down inside, man.
Oh,
Deep down inside to the bone. Memphis to the bone.
awesome. Awesome. Um, where did you really get started? Was it here in Memphis or where did
Well,
you
it was
start?
definitely in Memphis. I used to go to St. Stephen Baptist Church. They used to be on Chelsea Avenue. Reverend James Adams was my pastor. And then my dad became a minister, Reverend James Moten. And before he became a preacher, minister, he used to be a musical director and he would go around and make extra money teaching choirs the new songs. So then they would rehearse all week and then have a big concert on Sundays. And that's how he made extra money. And I was always with him. He was always teaching choir because, those pre-internet, where
Yeah.
you could just get the new music and be taught the new music. So he was a well-known singer in Memphis and motivator. And so he would make money teaching new songs to choirs. They have a big concert. The churches would raise money for the week, so everybody could win. And he was a great motivator. So I was always with my dad with that. So it started in church, singing the gospel music. There used to be a choir called The Voices with
Oh
Carlton
yeah.
Lee
Oh
and
yeah.
Carlton Johnson. And that was my first recording at
Okay.
17 years old. We used to have a song called I know that I know that I know I've been redeemed. That was on the radio all the time. And that was my first real recording. And then it went on, Liberty Land. And then I won the Miss South Fair and did Theater Memphis and, Captain Bilbo's with MVP. And then I got a record deal. That was around 1993. So from being 16 years old, so I would guess that would be 83 to 93 was a really
Wonderful
amazing
year.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days, girl. I was somewhere in Charleston, South Carolina, uh, with the LA Review called Fulfillment and Joy in
Yes.
1983, where
Yeah.
we did how they do the Broadway type of thing, one act, the next act, and it was just five of us. But we're not talking about me.
Yeah.
We talking about you.
I want to know about you too.
I get you. I get it. Yeah, well, that's a part of my little past where I did that LA Review. But
Yes.
you know what is fascinating to me about you is I don't know if you remember back in the day, you were at the Pyramid and the Chicago Bulls was in the house when Michael Jordan was there, but he wasn't there that night. I think
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen was there, but I was the one who escorted you with Larry Enos. I was Larry Enos' assistant, and
Yeah.
I escorted you through that room with all them big old guys,
Yeah.
and you got out there and did the Star Spangled Banner. You remember that?
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
remember doing that. I don't remember the exact details because I was probably really nervous.
You were.
Yeah.
And we took a picture, and I got to
Yeah.
find that picture.
Yes, please
It
do.
was it was like 1993,
Oh
I
my
believe it
God.
was.
Please
Mhm.
send that to me or post it or
I
whatever you
will.
want to do.
I,
Please.
you kind of need to stay online, girl. I've been blowing you up.
Oh my gosh. But you know what? I had been posting some things. I had posted last night, which you used a really beautiful picture of me. And so I just need to know more. I am like the worst at social media.
That's
And
okay.
the worst. I can be in the studio 12 hours, not take a pee break. And because I'm an engineer too.
Uh-huh.
And with
Uh-huh.
social media, it takes me 3 hours to post, make one post. I did a birthday post for myself. It took 3 hours just to get the right words to say. I can't spend that kind of time. I can't spend
Doesn't
that
take
kind of
that
time.
long. It really don't. Once you get it, it doesn't really take that long.
Well, you're
But you
good at it.
and I
I'll follow
remember,
you.
oh, you do great, great. So then please go back to that page and see yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
I've been getting I get the tickers. I know
Okay.
what's, and it's going viral.
What's going viral?
My post of you,
Get out of
especially.
here.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about the post I put up. Let's do that.
Let me go and figure that what's going
Girl,
on
you know when
around
you
here.
said, ain't no way.
Yes. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
See,
Oh
that's
my
because
G.
I'm it's my fault. I don't pay attention to the social media. I need a social media manager. Anybody out there?
I'm the one.
Are you how you gonna do yours and mine? You got a whole show.
I do mine when I get ready. I do yours when I'm told. That's the
Oh my
difference.
God. I'm so behind. It's so much. I ain't gonna talk too much, but I just finished a show in Whitefish, Montana. There's no posts of my concert. I just did a little video clip of please come to the concert, but I didn't do a post. Hey, thank you for coming to my show. It's not on my page. I know, and I know I need to do that. I haven't.
We'll talk
That's
after
how
the
bad I
show. We'll talk after this because I've been having fun with it because I've been just kind of like, girl, when I saw you on The Voice and you
Yes.
got up there and you did that Chaka Khan version of,
We
see,
can work it out.
I'm a real pro. You did the Chaka Khan version of We Can Work It Out.
Yes.
You won that. I don't know how you couldn't have won that. So they cheated. They cheated.
Well, I had, they give you an opportunity to submit songs that you want to sing, and then they still dictate what out of your choices what they think you should do. So I was worried at first because they send you this list and I didn't know any new songs. I just don't know any new songs. So I even said, hey, maybe this is not a good season for me because I don't know any songs. They were like, oh, well, send us what you know and we'll choose and see if it'll work out this year. So I sent them that one and a few others, and they love that one because they like you to start low and end high.
Right.
And I've been singing that song since
12 years old.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she recorded it, I think it came out in 81. And I graduated from high school in 83. So I've been singing it since at least 82, 83. And I'm thinking if they choose this, then I might have a chance. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this competition because I don't know any current music.
You know why?
What?
Because the people who get out there with the current music
Yeah.
don't perform. And
Yes.
that's what makes you so special.
Thank you.
And so, in some kind of way, that's what I'm here for.
Yes.
Expose those who really have it. So that in some kind of way, it can in- it can inspire others to dare to dream.
Yes.
For example, I heard Beyonce was out there dreaming one day, her and
Yes.
Jay-Z. And they wanted Beyonce at the Opryland.
Yeah.
Grand Ole Opry was willing to pay millions of dollars, but did not get on there. Tell me about your days at Opry, the Grand Ole Opry.
Well, I have to tell you that I went through this long journey of, my records coming out in the 90s, 93 to 98 on EMI. And then that dissipated. And Julio Iglesias found me, and I was his duet partner for 15 years. I had to sing in 4 languages. So it was completely unrealistic lifestyle. Private planes, staying in his homes, making crazy money, seeing the world. And I felt like I was getting paid to learn because he's one of the greatest singers in music history. And
Yes.
I was being taught how to be great by one of the greatest. So I went through that transition and that lasted 15 years. And then country world started to open up. And I started touring with Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, and then Martina McBride. And then, and I was with them 15 years. from
Blessed.
2005 to
Blessed.
2018. Yeah. So I was
And
like,
out of
okay.
Memphis.
And out of
Blessed. And
Memphis.
out of Memphis. Do
Out
you
of
know?
Memphis.
Have you
And
ever heard a street called Cal?
Cal Street. Yeah,
Guess
that's
who
right.
stayed on guess who stayed off Cal Street?
Who did you? Where'd
On
you used to
Glenview.
live?
On Glenview.
Girl,
Close
we
your
were
mouth.
neighbors this whole time.
All this time. The second you know how you turn down your street to get to your house at Nelson
Yeah,
Foot on Parkway.
yeah,
When you go to
yeah,
Glenview, you just look to the right, and it was a
yes,
White House up there that looked like a castle.
yeah.
That was me. All the year. My mother been there 32 years.
Oh my God. We was there I didn't leave that house till I was 30, and I was reluctant to leave then because it was just me and my parents. They had 6 kids, but I was the only one left at home.
You
And I
live
was like, leave for
across the
what?
street from Glenview Park.
Glenview Park, which I love. I thought we owned the park. And my dad was like, technically we do, but not really. I pay taxes. But I figured I was over there every day, so it had to be my park.
Yeah. Those were some
Wow,
good
we were
days.
neighbors.
Yes. Yes. I found
Well,
that out after I introduced you to, when you came to the pyramid, they
yes,
put us together. I
yes.
introduced you, and I knew that you lived there, but I knew you weren't living there at the
At
time.
the time,
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
probably just moved out and
Uh-huh.
stayed in the candy factory.
And let me tell you something else you probably don't know. Liberty Land. I
Yes,
auditioned for Liberty Land too with Larita Shelby. I think you came with
yes.
us. And what's the guy name? Oh God. He used to
Ellen
sing
Brown,
the guy named him.
Eric Henderson.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Scrubs, David Scrubs.
oh,
He used to get out there and do the Donald Duck or something. The
yeah,
Funky Chicken by
yeah,
Bruce Thomas.
yes.
Yep, we've been in the
Wow.
same
We've
circle.
been living in a parallel universe.
Yes, yes, we have.
And
That's
here we
why
are back together again.
it is such an honor. It is, my last guest was Gerald Alston with the Manhattans.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And this is probably the third or fourth time, but they were here in Memphis. I saw no public, I didn't see no promotions on him from
Yeah.
WDIA. I saw nothing. I'm like,
Yeah.
of course they don't reach out to me.
Oh,
You know,
well, they
because I'm
should.
in Memphis. You know how Memphis is. We won't.
I know, but they should, because then you just helped us. Like he and me, we don't really have support. We just
And
don't.
and you find that, and before him, my friend, it
Yes.
was Suzette Green, the lady who wrote "I Can't Help It" by
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, and she wrote the
Yeah.
song "Free," and she was the last Supreme in the famous phenomenal group, the Supremes.
I saw
So,
that one.
look, baby, you
I
are in the
saw
right place and the right
that.
spot. Because
Yes.
I'm really happy that you agreed.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, Johnny Walker was like, listen, I got a good friend. And then I saw that you interviewed Johnny too. And whatever Johnny Walker say, I just say yes, whatever it is. I said, tell her absolutely. It was like a no-brainer. And then I'm glad we could work it out when we could get
Yeah,
together today.
yeah.
But if
Same
Johnny
thing.
Walker is asking, basically you just do it.
I tell you. I tell you, but the good thing about this is that I have friends in LA that love music and would also support you as well. So that's the reason why I'm glad you're on my show, because now you're in that my treasure box with all of these legends like
Yes.
Mickey Stevenson from Motown. You know who Mickey
Yes.
Stevenson is?
Yes.
Yeah. So now these are the people who focused on this show. It may not be in Memphis. You know how it is. You got to go out of Memphis.
Yes. Yeah.
But girl, you did your thing. Oh my goodness, I just can't get over that how you did that. Ain't no way. And I feel like
Yeah.
you should have won. And I want everybody to know. I want y'all to go to the page and check her out. She is from Memphis. Because guess what?
Yes.
I might have to stand up,
You might
y'all.
have to stand up.
Let me stand up for y'all. And that's Michael Jackson over there, y'all. He
I
jumped off.
see. Yeah. I see your wall.
Memphis matters. You
Yes.
know? So
I gotta get me one of those shirts too.
okay, cool. I'll send you one.
Okay, but you know what? Actually, I'm gonna be in town.
When?
I got to do the Grizzlies game, the
Oh wow.
national anthem,
December 5th?
30th.
December 30th? Let me write it down.
I need to get my t-shirt.
Girl, look, I'm a Grizzly fan and I'm a Wendy Moten fan.
Me too. I love it when they call. They were like, "Will you come sing the national anthem?" I said, "Yes, I
Yeah,
will."
you better go.
And go to the Grizzly game too. Love the Grizzly
I
game.
lost my $2. My children laugh at me because I bet on games, but I don't bet but like $1. But sometimes the other night I bet on the Grizzlies and I won $8 with
That's what's
$1.
up. That is what's up.
Okay, my darling. Let's get to a little bit something a little personal.
Okay.
If you could choose any venue in the world for your dream headlining performance, your own show, your name and lights, where would that be and why?
It would probably be at the Lincoln Center. I mean, no, that will probably be at the Cannon Theater in Memphis because that's my hometown. Everything started in Memphis. If I could, yeah, that would be the Cannon Theater in Memphis. And why? Because my beginning started at Liberty Land.
Wow.
So to go from Liberty Land to the Cannon Theater and sell it out, wow.
Now, who would be your opening act?
Probably my best friend, Stephanie Bolton.
Oh, oh, yeah, she can sing. She can
Yeah,
sing. She
that's
needs to
my
be on
best
my
friend.
show too, because
Oh, she has?
she hasn't, but she
Oh,
needs
she has.
to.
Oh, you have to get
You
her on
know,
that. She got a story to tell.
she does. I bet she does. I
Yeah.
just admire the women who were successful and left Memphis and became and fulfilled their dreams.
Yes.
Because one thing I know about Nashville from, going to TSU and all that stuff, um, I used to sing all over the place with a 10-piece band,
Yeah.
and somebody discovered me and took me to the place called the Castle in Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm in there like, where am I? I've never been in nothing like this before. So it kind of, I mean, it started when I was 6 years old, and then school and playing the piano, and then auditioning for Liberty Land. I was too fat.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
wasn't a
was
size
too.
five. You was.
Probably I was always chubby my whole life. I'm chubby now.
Shoot, you okay? So yeah, right. Nowhere by it. You look good. Yeah, girl. I'm just here to tell you. I'm disappointed because you should have won the voice. I know I'm back to the same script, but
No, that's good. That's all right.
yeah, because I want everybody to see that. Because the reason
Yes.
why you touched and had little Ariana up, standing up, because when you said "ain't no way," and you said for me to love you,
Mm.
if you won't, then you said let me. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to sing because I
You know,
got,
that's good.
you
That's
know what I'm saying.
yeah.
But hey,
Well,
that's
that was a strategic move I made,
mm,
deciding to go on The Voice because my solo career kind of ended in 98. Julio Iglesias found me, and I stayed with him for a long time. Then COVID hit. So this was a post-COVID move because I'm like, when the world opens back up, what are you going to do? How are you going to make a living? The tours won't be there. We don't even know if we'll be able to sit together in an event, a venue anymore. What are you going to do? So I said, okay, this is a chance for me to become solo artist again, and I don't have any support. I don't have management, agent, label. I got none of that. So what? How can you make it? And I said, okay, I'm gonna go on The Voice. No, I didn't say The Voice. I said I needed TV. Then I said, what kind of TV can I stomach? And I looked at all the shows, they're all reality TV. I'm from the era where you don't talk about yourself. Reality TV is you talk about everything. So I'm like, what can I
yes,
stomach?
you do.
And I said, okay, I could at
Then
least,
you stomach.
what can I stomach? Because at least a voice seem appealing because it's a singing show, a serious singing show. And then, I can get booked. I need to get booked. But I'll be booked as a solo artist. It was my way to go back out there as a solo artist. So I said, if I can handle the voice, if I can handle being on scrutiny night after night between 6 and 8 million people, then I'll be ready to continue this journey that they tell you can't do in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. They're telling you can't because the music industry is like, oh no, nobody likes that. So once they said yes, I knew my purpose. I needed to know if I was still competitive, if it still mattered. I needed to know if people love the type of songs that I want to sing, my offerings. I found out that the answer was yes. And number three, I wanted to be an advocate for people over 50 because I was 57 on the show. And now I'm 61. And I wanted to be an advocate and I
Don't you look
needed to.
good?
You too. Memphis, like, don't cry.
Well, I
But
am. I'm
you
65.
look good. That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
know
You
that.
look amazing. Amazing.
Girl, and that was an opening door for many people when
Yes, and
you
that
got
was
on
the
the voice.
idea. That was the idea that, hey, there's people still out here doing it,
And we
and
still living.
we're living and we're great at it now than we were
Exactly.
then.
And it's our time.
It's
So,
our time.
and
And then,
then just in that, that's where empowerment comes when we decide to join hands with like hands. You can't
yes,
join hands with the devil. That's
right,
you got
right,
to join people with the same mindset where they don't mind sharing, they don't mind giving, and
right.
it's reciprocity, and
Yes,
there's no big U's and little U's, and that's my journey because here I am, I've been in music, but it's been the gospel music, and it's been with I traveled with Bishop G.E. Patterson when he
yes,
was promoting Rance Allen as one of his praise and worship leaders, and that just led to many things. I never knew as a nobody that I would be performing at Madison Square Garden for 5 days as a background vocalist for Judy Christie McAllister, Donnie McClurkin,
yeah,
Dorothy Norwood.
yeah,
Who was I? I
yeah,
was from Memphis, and
yeah.
they like to hide up. They like to they like to hide up because see, I'm not a clicky girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not.
Oh no, I think that's in our DNA for Memphis. It take a lot to impress us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess
We're
for so
not,
much talent.
yeah, we're not into the click thing. You win. If you want to compete, you win. You win. We're not
But
gonna
see,
do that.
I'm not in the click thing.
But I'm just saying, none of us are. I'm just saying we've never been a part of that. So when
Yeah,
we're somewhere else, we still not a part of that. I would say you win. If you want to do that thing, because we do different things,
yeah, yeah,
you win. That's how I've been able to make it. But yeah, you didn't know that's where you were gonna land, but that's where you were and you delivered.
yeah. It
You did,
was it was quite surprising.
yeah.
That's why I can applaud you because you got out of here. And like I can applaud the guy you mentioned earlier, he got out of here. And Loretta Shelby got out of here, and
But I still stay close though. I keep my roots watered because Memphis is my foundation and my family is in Memphis. And that's what keeps me grounded. And, even though I live in Nashville, I have a love for Nashville, respect for Nashville, but I'm in love with Memphis. I always
okay,
will be.
okay.
But it's a blessing that I still live in the state and I can still have these Memphis experiences because I'm so close.
So country music is always evolving. What inspires you about today's music scene, and how do you stay true to yourself despite the current things that's going on in Memphis?
Well, I have always been, you know, in my own lane my whole life. I talked to my sisters about 10, 15 years ago. I was like, how come y'all didn't tell me I was the weird one in the family? And all they said was, we love you. So so I've always done my own thing. Anyway, I've always been independent, loving and kind, but still independent. So with the country movement that's going on, I we grew up when there was 8 channels. When I play the Opry, I always start out with, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, because I don't want anybody to think I don't know where I am or where I came from. So I'm from Memphis. Let's get that out of the way. I've been living here in Nashville for over 30 years,
Oh
but
wow.
I grew up watching Hee Haw and Soul Train
See, me
because,
too.
right. So it's like I fell in love with country music like I did soul music. And if you were really bored, you had to watch Lawrence Welk or you didn't have no TV to watch.
You're right. You are so right.
So we had all those influences in us.
You remember Hee Haw?
Oh yeah. I'm living out my hee haw dreams now. I tell the people at the Opry that all the time because watching hee haw as a child, how was my world going to interact with that world at all on any level? How was that? connection gonna happen. And so when I'm at the Opry, it's like I brought my hee haw dreams alive. It was amazing. And it was through Vince Gill, which I call the emperor of country music. He's the one that opened the door at the Opry. He's the one that was like, you need to make your music debut. And maybe because it was my past history on pop R&B. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I didn't even know what that meant, making my debut at the Opry. But he made it happen. He performed with me. He introduced me. They said he had never introduced anybody like that before, and I'm thankful for him for that. And he produced a country record on me. But this again came out 2020. COVID hit.
Right,
No labels were signing anybody. They didn't even
right.
want to talk about it because they didn't know if we would be together again. So he felt pretty bad that that record didn't have the success that he wanted, that he had planned for it. I said, but what you did do, Vince, was you gave me the right material to play the Opry. So when I'm out there, it's authentic, authentically me and my contributions to country music. Now, it was a delicate balance of where I fit in because I am not a country artist. I love singing country songs, but I also sing in four of the different genres. Ray Charles' country record helped me define what I do, which is I pay tribute to country songs, which freed me up from trying to be a fake country artist or, country artist, that's like a state of mind that I'm not, and but do I respect the music? Yeah. Do I enjoy singing the music? Yes. Do I want to have a great representation of that era of music? Yes. And I do my ultimate best. And I love the traditional country more than the new country. And that's just because they have better stories. That's all.
So who would you like to work with if you had a
There's so many. Oh my gosh. There's just so many. Her, I want to work with her.
Oh wow.
I
My
want to
son is
work.
in love with her.
I love because she's an amazing musician. Um, there's so many. Oh my God, I can't even go down the rabbit hole. And I've been blessed to work with so many. I've had like a literally a parallel career to the conventional way of the music business. And it's like I've been able to maintain a high level, but it might not have that super name recognition. And that was what the voice was good for too. It helped the people who knew me from the 90s be like, oh, that's where that
Oh,
girl,
we
I
remember
wondered
her.
where she was. And
Yeah.
then there's new people who like I never heard her before, but I want to follow her forever. So that was the most amazing calling card. I'm so glad I had the courage to do that because otherwise it might have been over. As you can tell, I'm not great at social media. So
I can't tell, but if you say so.
it's true. And so, that gave me a place to reconnect with old fans and find some new fans. And it didn't cost me any money other than my time. So I said I was going to use this show like it was my use this show as my television special every week. And that was the mindset that I used because I couldn't go on there as a amateur. That wasn't going to work out. So, but I just used that psychology to get me through every week. Well, okay, this is my television special. Here we are again.
I'm so proud of you, girl. I am
Thank you.
so proud. Now, one thing I want everybody to know, Wendy has a Christmas song and it's called It's Time for Christmas. And I want you all to plug into that. I want you to follow me on YouTube. It's Memphis Matters. And it says, I think it says Memphis Matters at DD Coin because I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was doing. But I'm out there. I've got a lot of stuff out there. Please, y'all, go to YouTube and check out
Yes.
this video.
Yes. I'm
And
gonna pump it
if
up. I'm gonna
nothing,
pump it up.
you're gonna pump it up.
Yes.
So, what I really want my audience to do is tune in and listen to that. It's time for Christmas. Let's
Okay.
do something outside of what we hear every Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not calling no names, but I'm not talking about the Jacksons, and I'm
No.
sure I'm not talking about the Jacksons and who else I like. Temptations,
Okay.
you know.
I read between the lines.
Yeah, not Wendy, not Whitney either.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm just so just know I'm here for you. If you got any releases, anything you need from
I
D.
do. I have a show coming up
You do tell us about it.
January 24th
Okay.
at the Bartlett Performance Arts Center. It's my first time playing there.
Oh,
And, I almost was going to be in Mississippi Boulevard, but I had booked that show. Well, I didn't book it. They called me way enough time. So you can't do two shows in the same, like 30 days. So
at the Bartlett, it's gonna be more.
Bartlett Performing Arts Center, January 24th. The tickets just went on sale. I think it only seats 300. So, I'll put you on my guest list if you want to come.
I'll be there.
Okay. I
Hmm.
will take care of that.
Okay.
So the tickets just went on sale. So I want to sell it out. And I have to so then I do have to do some promotion. My
No, you
God.
don't. I can do the promotion. Just send me your information, and I'll TikTok it to death. And
See, that's it. I need to go on TikTok. I never go on TikTok.
you should see what I got on TikTok on
Oh
you.
my gosh, I'm going today.
Please go. Just I don't
I'm
even know what my
going.
name is. I think it's I am Dee something like that. I'll send you
I'm
the
going to check it
information,
out.
and
Please do.
I'm looking
It's
forward to doing this again real soon.
just and
Yeah.
I maybe have more to talk about. But the Opry, I wanted to go back to that. It's
Okay.
such when Vince Gill opened that door, it's been 37 performances as of 3 weeks ago. I've had 37 performances on the Grand Ole Opry, which
Wow.
is a miracle. I think it may be more than almost anybody, but close to like Charlie Pride or something. I don't know, but it's like a secret in a way because nobody knows what I'm doing. But
I
my
applaud you
thing,
because that's
a lot.
yeah, and that's
Did
kind of
not have a label, agent, or manager.
what.
No, I've been on my own since 1998.
And I'm glad you said that because I've been on my own doing with this because Wiley Brown, one of me and Johnny Walker's friends,
Yeah,
pushed me in
yeah,
the chair and I was trying to write my stuff down. He said, "No, take it away." And
yeah,
then when Johnny came in to do her record, she
yeah,
just whooped him like like and I'm taking all this abuse. She killing him.
yeah,
So, but that was the way he taught me how to do it.
yeah,
And that was way back in 2011 or 12.
yeah.
So, that's kind of like how I got started after being diverted from music.
Yes,
Just
yeah,
got to keep it in my blood and talk about people who have really made really true phenomenal contributions to the music world in itself. And I like to speak to women, both all people really, but women in particular who have the kindness in their heart to want to share and
yes,
also help that next person. Like
yes,
you said, you need this. I'm ready.
yeah,
I'm ready to do it because
yeah,
that's me and that's what I love doing.
yes.
So you continue to love doing your country music, honey, because you got some folks finna start following you. And I ain't talking about just in Memphis.
Yes, well, that's the goal. And thank you for even thinking about me. It take a lot to, in my opinion, to have somebody think about you, then act on it. You
Yep.
know,
And
it's one thing.
every show you do, darling, like you did, like when you promote your voice, your songs, you ain't gotta do it. Send it to me, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's, because I think you really do this well,
Thank you.
and if I can help a Chris Jasper, if I can help Mickey Stevens, and
Yeah.
I can help the Supremes and Edna
Yeah.
Wright, and oh my God, I can't.
Well,
Well,
you look like a Supreme today. You look like you in the Supremes.
I am, girl. You
Yep.
should see me. I went to this in Enthroned Records. How they award show, and I won an
Yeah.
award.
Yes,
Back there,
congratulations.
it's that one right
Oh,
there.
nice. Yeah.
And it was just for my work, here I
Yeah.
was just like you, just doing my own thing,
Yeah.
believing in myself,
Yeah.
taking, those powerful messages from those who can plant seed in me. And I just kept doing it. I never gave up. So I'm saying don't give up because I think you can be just as big as Beyonce.
Well, my thing is, let me tell you something about dreams. Because, like you brought up Beyonce, okay? You brought up Beyonce, and I saw a post that came down the feed almost a year ago from Michelle talking about Beyonce. And uh, she said, when Beyonce said that she dreams it, if she dreams it, she know that it's possible. And I've been using that all year now. If it's in here and it looks clear, which usually does, we just try to backtrack it. Um, I don't backtrack anymore. I got big dreams. I got things I'm working on. I'm gonna move forward. If Beyonce said if she dreams it, then it's obviously it can happen, and that's my mantra from now on, is what Beyonce said.
Well,
And
I'm
she,
saying today, you're next.
thank you.
You're next.
I
Beyonce
receive
couldn't have
it.
the spot.
I receive it. I receive it.
And
And but knowing what you want too. Like I've realized that and working with some of these icons, I've been able to check some stuff off my list. Do I really want stadium kind of pressure? I realize I don't. I like 3,000 consistent kind of houses, 2,000. I like that. I like that because it's more intimate and I like a sit down audience. So if I can keep that 2,000, 3,000 seat thing going anywhere, I'm good with that. That's what I'm working towards. That consistency of that is my goal.
well, I'm here to tell you it's coming. It's
Thank you.
already done. And
Thank you.
just get ready to
Yes.
dream even more about how you want to see your show. But I want you to dream big,
Oh
like
yeah. Oh yeah.
like because see, Beyonce sits down kind of like we sit down and we plan this stuff. We see it in our head. We plan.
Mhm.
Don't think I didn't see you in my head.
I
You
know.
planned it, and my biggest question was these questions I'm asking you because I'm so interested in where you would like to go
Mhm.
because I see you going places.
Oh yeah. I see me. Um,
Yeah, I
I
do.
love taking this Memphis thing all over the world. The whole world is wide open. So I see the whole world is green pastures.
Yeah.
For what I have to offer,
Eh,
there's nobody there. So it is a no-brainer. That one little element, and I went on The Voice to get rid of the noise of the industry who tells you that's impossible.
yep.
So I went on The Voice because I said if I can't do it in front of 6 to 8 million people every week, then I might have to give it up. And I wasn't afraid. I didn't get nervous. I had an aerial view of the game, and so it didn't phase me at all. And when I fell and broke my arms
Hmm.
on live TV, did you not know that?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's all over